Today's session is the Counselling Centre and Accessible Learning. I just have a couple of slides here from the Wong Centre that I need to go over with you. We touched on this last week. Follow us on Instagram. If you haven't done so already, please follow us. We post a lot of valuable information here. It's sometimes updated hourly even. So it's Acadia International Centre. We now have our airport sign up. It's live. And the dates that you can now arrive on campus, book your flights for January 3rd and 4th. Those are the 2 days that we're going to be offering our free airport shuttle back here to Acadia. And the airport pickup winter orientation form, if you click on that form, it is going to take you to this questionnaire. And so you will just fill out all your information, your name, your preferred communication email address, your flight number, the date you're arriving, and if you would like to be picked up. Okay, and your WhatsApp number. Anyway, that's now going to be on our website. So when you go to our international page under Arrival and Orientation, you're going to come down here under Important Links, and you're going to click this arrival form, and that will take you to this form right here. And our next page are important links. So this session will be posted on our Wong International Centre YouTube channel. You can always just Google Wong International Centre YouTube channel and it will pop up. If you have any questions or you need help with anything, please reach out to us here at international@acadiau.ca. And again, our webpage for our Arrival and Orientation is this link right here. And with that, I'm going to stop sharing my screen and turn it over to our Counselling Centre session. And there we go. And David, I appreciate you being here for your presentation. And if you want to get started anytime, there you are. Great.
Hello, folks. My name is David McPhee. I work for the Acadia Counselling Centre. Just wanted to speak a little bit about mental health care on campus and what we offer at the Counselling Centre. It's important to remember that the Counselling Centre is a free service offered to all Acadia students. There's no cost being incurred, or there's no insurance that needs to be used. We are just we are part of student services available to all students, international or otherwise. Just want to introduce you to our counseling team at this time. Erica McGill, our director, who's the director also of student health, counseling, and accessible learning. Jacqueline Langell is our administrative assistant who can help you with booking. And there I am. And there's Gina, who's a counselor, Julia, who's currently on leave, and Marissa Walter is our BIPOC student that would be Black, Indigenous, and people of color designated counselor on the team. And Sarah Petuello, Emily Zimmer, Christina or Tina Gentile. And we also have a new coordinator for campus health promotion. So new, we don't have her picture, but that's would be Tori Rombo. And Allison Smith, who is responsible for sexualized violence response and education. So she's a member of our team as well. Just even though maybe some of you haven't been here yet, we're located in the old sub, which is next to the student union building, or what's commonly referred to as the sub as well. And we're connected by sort of a pedway in between those two buildings. So if you're in the sub and you want to come pay us a visit in the old sub, we're just on the bottom floor of that building, a brown brick building, like most of the buildings here. And we're open from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 we offer in-person appointments, virtual appointments, and phone appointments. When we're encountering a mental health need and you need support, we're just would like to reiterate the services um, that we provide. And so we're a member of the STEP care model. And STEP care model means um, there that the earlier, or maybe even preventative mental health care that you can take, the better. And that the goal is that hopefully all students take their mental health seriously and are engaging in things to help promote their mental wellness throughout the school year. And we're also definitely on our team. We're not as focused on pathology or illness, but rather focusing to develop sort of that strength base with resiliency in mind, that there's things that can be done, and skills and strategies and other things that can help your mental wellness while you're on campus. And that could take and then yeah, so uh, we're always looking as well for that health-based model, health promotion model of journeying towards better health, either mental health or physical health. And the last piece there on this slide is just to remember that sometimes with step care, counseling appointments may be available if that's what you so choose, but also there's for preventative mental health care, engaging in groups and other resources, peer support, and also social groups on campus can also be a way of promoting one's own mental wellness. Here's some of the groups that we currently offer or have offered in the past. So there's all sorts of ones there that you can see, that you can read on your own there. Each year, some of these groups continue, and there's also other groups that form sometimes with student counselors. Sometimes takes initiative to do different groups as well. We had a self-care for Swifties group last year. So sometimes there's some innovative ideas that come out of our offices as well. It's also important to remember that as an Acadia student and any post-secondary student in Nova Scotia has access to e-mental health tools through Healthy Minds Nova Scotia. So that's once again the service offered. As long as you're using your Acadia email, it's free of charge to use the e-mental health tools. There's two primary e-mental health tools that are used, and they're both evidence-based, meaning that the skills and strategies discussed that promote mental wellness have been sort of vetted by the counseling community. And then there's also some other pieces around sexual violence prevention from Allison's office. And so that can be a wide number of sort of groups and things to consider as well, that we offer through Allison's office that you saw on the first slide. And we're also making sure that there's also the peer support offices, like the sexual health offices for peer support, as well as the Women's Center and Pride groups as well. And we also have some other health and wellness programming. Health and wellness programming, although can include mental health, but sometimes also includes other things like sexual health, which is like STI testing that can happen on campus as well, which we partner with a community group called the Red Door, as well as things like Acadia at Night and Keep It Social. Acadia at Night is sort of a program where there's fun events and keep it social, very similar fun events on campus that don't involve alcohol or other substances. And so that's a way of focusing on. And last year um, during the um, opening week of school, they had what was called uh, a silent disco, which is everyone got headphones and was able to dance to the music that they wanted to listen to in a very similar space. So there's some things like some innovative things coming out of that office for promoting for health promotions. And then also um, we also out of our offices do presentations to faculty and staff to help keep them informed on how to better help students in distress on our campus. Once again, just reiterating Marissa Walters' role on the team and what she provides. So this is her um, this is sort of um, how she functions on our team is she does offer counseling, but and also gives an option to racialized students on campus as someone that would have that background and also training. And also Marissa is quite active in doing collaboration with student groups and campuses, including the Black Student Advisor, who also they work on events together in the community, and also provides workshops for culturally relevant mental health resources. And so what to expect when you contact the Counseling Center. First of all, I'd like to mention that we have a booking system, an online booking system. And so you would be scheduling an intake appointment through our online booking system called Jane, which is on the Acadia Counseling website. And intakes are 50 minutes or less at sometimes, or maybe more at some other times, given whatever level of severity. And when you go through the intake appointment, you're kind of expecting kind of like general information about your mental wellness, as well as some other things, including depression and anxiety screeners, which help aid the therapeutic process, as well as developing a plan can happen either in the intake session or in the first session with the counselor. And then also even considering including the step care model, which I referenced before. Sometimes maybe if you've done an intake, maybe counseling might not be the best option for you, or if you might need to be referred to a community resource or those sort of things. That's all can be discussed when you come in. And some folks come in for the intake appointments just so that they're in the system in case they need help later on. And then last thing is through step care, we try to keep sessions to 10 sessions per academic year. And so once again, that's 10 sessions per academic year, meaning that it would be, if you wanted to come back to counseling in your second year or in the following year, that would still be available. Those 10 sessions would renew at that time. Lastly, you can contact us if you have any questions. This is Jacqueline, who's our administrative assistant, and she can direct your email to the relevant person, even if you want to email before you arrive. And that's also totally acceptable as well to arrange things. And if there's any questions, please feel free to ask.
If anyone has any questions for David, and yeah,